Hello once again. For those who don't know me, my name is Kwesi Apieje with my brother John. Yesterday we treated a topic that is, should profit be the main focus of entrepreneurs? Today we are coming to you with a topic: what should be the main focus of entrepreneurs aside profit? So brother, welcome once again.
Thank you.
Yesterday you actually made us understood what entrepreneur means, the meaning of business, and what profit means. So we actually concluded that profit shouldn't be the main focus or objectives of entrepreneurs. And if so, what should be the main or major focus of entrepreneurs?
So basically, beside profits, everyone has their own reason to get into business. As I was explaining to you before, that I can, for example, see a lot of homeless people, and that can inspire me to start a business and make sure that that business has a significant impact. The profits that I make from that business is geared towards helping homeless people. So, you ask anyone what their reason is other than profits. You say, why did you go into business? It could be a various amount of reasons. So, not everybody goes in it for money. They have, maybe they just genuinely see that there's a need in the world that they can fulfill with that business or the profit from that business.
Okay, that's great. So something like helping the community. Okay. And then more so, let me add this. If aside profit, if you want to go into business, it should be building of a team. One of the purpose should be you learning how to build a team. That is you having the desire of being a passion of being a leader. That is, you build a team, you become a leader as a means to learn much more about leadership. And more so, supporting the community. As Brother John said, if you see people like homeless and other people in need, of which you can actually adventure into business with the motive of helping to solve those challenges. And that is by you launching out the social responsibilities as a means of bettering the lives of other people instead of you thinking of profit. More so, innovation is also part of the motives or the focus of which entrepreneurs can actually get into profit. I have a piece here which I just want to read quickly. It says, innovation is the first priority, and it's usually the first one to make an appearance in your entrepreneurial journey. During the ideation and brainstorming phase, it must be kept at the forefront of your mind during your entire course of business development. So before you get into business, you have to have the mindset of innovation, like bringing something innovative to the business front. I'm continuing. Without innovation, there is nothing to distinguish you from computing businesses. So before you come into business, you as an entrepreneur, you are not the only one who may have a particular mindset, but you have to come in with a kind of innovation to diversify your business as a means to stand the chance and the betterment of winning competitive advantage. So innovation is also one of the focus that you can venture into business as an entrepreneur. Innovation doesn't require creating an entire new law or idea. It could involve taking an older model and updating it for a new environment.
And to kind of touch on that subject is, um, you might see a business model, you might see a business out there, and you say, man, if they did certain things this way, it would be a lot better for the customer.
That's great.
So that can inspire you because okay, it's already a sector.
Yes.
You can get into that sector and be more customer focused, or
Yeah.
you have a different business model, a different approach to that business, and actually transform that entire industry. Because you see that okay, there's some flaws in the system,
Yeah.
and I have a solution. A lot of businesses come out of solutions. There's a lot of problems in the world, and they say if you could find a solution to that problem, you'll get paid for it.
Wow.
But genuinely, it's not all about the profits. There's a problem in the world, there's a need, and that people need your solution. And if you could come up with the solution, you'll not only be helping people, but you'll make profits at the same time.
Wow, that's great.
And that that ties in with innovation. You're being innovative. You're finding a better solution to a problem that's already out there.
Wow, that's great. And then more so, people also get into business based on culture. I'm reading from this piece. The culture of your business is what is going to keep your team working hard. If your culture starts to decay, even it's in favor of promising new opportunities, you may alienate your core workforce and end up with a disheartened skeleton crew to push your business forward. So, as an entrepreneur, you need to focus on business culture, something like ethics, professionalism, a means to delight your customers in a more diversifying way. If you focus on profit, 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 you are going to lose your customers because, as I said, you may end up losing them. Why? The quality of your product or services may be affected or jeopardized. And as a result, if you focus on profit, that will rather throw you out of business because the business will not be growing as a result of lack of customers. But if you focus on business culture, such as ethics, professionalism, and other things that can actually help you to improve and stand in a more diversifying and unique way as against your competitors, that will actually help to increase the customers. That will lead to higher cash inflow and eventually profitability. I don't know if my brother would like to add something here concerning this culture aspect.
As far as cultural aspect goes, is it depends on the culture that you come from. I want to touch on the subject of value that you're giving to your customers. There's a book called The Science of Getting Rich,
Wow.
and in that book, the author talks about you want to give more use value to that customer than you're giving in anything else. You just want to make sure the value that you're giving is above what they're paying for it. So, for example, he used if you gave an Eskimo a snowmobile, right, versus giving that Eskimo a gun, that snowmobile will be more value to that Eskimo because it allows him to travel through the snow efficiently. If you give him a gun, yes, he could hunt with that gun, but what's more profitable for him? What adds more value to him? That snowmobile, transportation. So if I say, okay, I'm going to give you one or two things. I'll give you this gun or I'll give you this car.
Which one would you prefer?
Which one would you prefer? The car,
I understand.
Because the car has more use for you.
Yeah.
You could use that car and make more money, travel different places, experience new things. So whenever you think about business transactions. You know, it's a means of exchange. You're exchanging something. And as an entrepreneur, you want to give more value to your customers. You want to create a win-win situation. Yes, you want to make money, and you should never give more than more. You should never give more than in a sense that you're going to be losing.
Yeah.
But you want to give more value as you can. You know what I'm saying? So if, for example, if I'm selling a fishing pole and I can give you, you know, some free lure with it, some free bait with it, and it's not going to affect my profits, then that's a win-win situation because I'm giving you more value and you're going to be happy because, oh, you said, oh man, I got not only a fishing pole, but I got some lure with it. So you're going to feel like, okay, this is a valued product. I'm giving you something of value, right? And it's a win-win situation because I'm going to feel good that I'm not only giving you value, but I'm actually giving you extras. You know,
that's great.
So you want to create a win-win situation.
Yeah. Okay, that's good. And lastly, to end it all, improvement. Entrepreneurs should focus on improvement. That is improving the quality of the service or the products, and then improving of the working environment. That will kind of entice the customers to buy more or choose you as against your competitor. As I said, you are in business not alone, but possibly dealing with competitors. So you have to position yourself in a way that customers will rather prefer you to your competitors. So the only thing is you have to improve the quality of your product, focus on the improvement in the quality of your services, your working environment, and then the improvement of the training or the knowledge, the skills of your working team as well. So before we end it, if Brother John will add something to it, and then we complete the whole thing.
Grant Cardone said in the 10x rule is you want to find an unfair advantage in business. Not saying you should be unethical in business, but you want to find, if you're dealing with competitors, you want to find an unfair advantage.
Okay.
That's just a business model that he goes by, and I could
acknowledge most.
I can use it in my own, you know, entrepreneurial journeys that you're gonna have competitors, but you want to find an unfair advantage so that you can dominate in that sector. You know, you don't want to really be competing because competition is only really good in sports.
You are right.
You know what I'm saying? If I get into business and I know there's competitors, I want to find what makes me better than them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What makes my service better than their service? Yeah. For example, you could compare Apple and Microsoft. You could say, most people would say Apple has better products. Mm-hmm. They have better quality products. Microsoft, you could say, okay, they have a diversity of different products, but as far as quality, Apple wins in that sector because they're providing more quality products.
Yeah.
Microsoft is cheaper, you know, but where Apple has their cutting edge is, okay, not only are they having quality products, but they're having high quality products. You know what I'm saying?
I understand.
So, and then, you know, going off I think it's Home Depot. They have a slogan, you know, actually it's Lowe's, I think. It's called Never Stop Improving. It's part of their slogan. And that's something that it's a law of the human to never stop improving. You should always be evolving. If you're not evolving, you're basically going backwards. You know, people have the theory of evolution.
Yeah.
You know, as a human being, you should be evolving. You know what I'm saying? That's what you should be doing. You should be evolving. You should be growing. You should find ways to satisfy your customers, come up with new and creative ideas.
That's good. All right. Thank you very much, brother. So these are some of the areas that an entrepreneur can focus on: improvement, growth, sustainability of the business, and then fair competition. in order for you to compute very fairly and help the sustainability and the growth of your business before thinking of profit. With this end, we end here. We thank you for watching. Kindly like, subscribe, and share. See you another time. Thank you. God bless you. Bye bye. You can't find out but I see it in you, so we can walk it out. Ooh.